Hey guys, it's Melanie. Happy Thursday. I am here with a delightful cup of coffee, a list of channel recommendations because in honor of tomorrow being Valentine's Day, the Hallmark holiday, I thought I would do a share the love. It has been a little while since I have done this video. This is a type of video that I have done multiple times on my channel in the past, and it's basically some channel recommendations for you that you may not have come across yet. So for me, I am very picky about the type of content that I like to watch on YouTube anymore. I really rely heavily on YouTube to keep me company throughout the day because I do work from home, so I don't get a lot of outside human interaction. I mean, I go to the gym every day, I run errands and stuff like that, but I don't have coworkers. You know, I run my business myself for the most part. So, you know, I like to have YouTube on in the background to make it feel like I am not just talking to my dogs, both of which, by the way, are in the room. The lump right there is Mr. Kong. Those of you that are new, my channel name is MrKongsMom because Mr. Kong over there was kind of my first baby. He's a 14-year-old black pug, and he is the sweetest ever. By the way, we are gonna have funky lighting in today's video because it's like gray but sunny at the same time right now, and it's a bad time to be sitting at this particular window because I face east and the sun really pours in here in the morning time. So anyway, I am going to link all of these channels down below for you guys, so definitely go check them out and see if you're interested. The criteria that I have for selecting channels is, like I said, it's a little bit more stringent these days. I really want to feel like I have a connection with the person. So do I like their personality? Are they funny? Do they have good information? Do I feel like I can relate to them? Would I want to hang out with this person in real life? So those are kind of all the things that I look for. There are a lot of people that I used to watch in the past who have had channels that have just blown up, and with that there has been just a huge shift in their personality, and so I have had to find different channels to watch where maybe the personality is a little bit more consistent. People don't have ballooning egos. Talking mostly about beauty channels because, oh man, that particular community, it is hard to find good content creators anymore when it comes to beauty channels. But I have one for you guys today. So Robert Welch, some of you guys may already know who he is. He is actually a working professional makeup artist in, he's British, so I'm assuming he lives in England. That's kind of an assumption on my part. I don't know. He has a gorgeous British accent for sure. But he is a working professional makeup artist, and his channel has grown quite a bit, I would say, in the last few months. I think he actually has a twin brother who also has a channel, and his twin brother actually focuses a little bit more on skincare, I believe. I haven't spent a ton of time watching his brother, but Robert for makeup has been amazing because it's been so long since I've been able to find a beauty channel that I actually enjoy watching. He does these videos on Monday that just crack me up. So he reads ghost stories from his subscribers. He's really into ghost stories, and fun fact, I am too. They scare me so much. Ghosts are terrifying to me, but I find the ghost stories so fascinating. I cannot listen to them at nighttime because I just freak myself out too much, but during the day it's usually fine. But he will do his makeup while he's reading these ghost stories, and his mannerisms are absolutely hysterical. Like, I feel like we share a lot of the same mannerisms, the way that he talks, the words that he uses, and he's just adorable. Like, he is so sweet, you guys. He also has a dog that he just absolutely loves to pieces, and at any time I find a content creator who is like, my dogs are the best thing ever, I'm like, you are the type of person that I feel like I want to know. Our dogs are a huge part of our family. They're obnoxious, I'm not gonna lie, but we love them so much, and I can't imagine life without them. So when I find other content creators who feel the same way, I'm like, you are a good person. If someone doesn't like dogs, I immediately am like, whoa. Did something happen in the past, or are you just crazy? If something happened in the past, I can totally understand that. But if they just don't like dogs for no reason, that says a lot about a person, I believe. But anyway, Robert, amazing. Go check him out, you guys. His tutorials are so beautiful. I take a lot of his like techniques and I will change the colors to neutral colors, but I have just found that there have been a couple things that he has talked about that have just, they've really changed the way that I've done my makeup, and I think it just looks a lot better, and so I'm very thankful to him for that. He also has a very oily skin type and has enlarged pores, and so if you are someone who also deals with that, you should go check Robert out. So definitely go show him some love, and plus that accent is very pleasing to the ear. If you like British accents, there's one that you will enjoy for sure. All right, next is a channel called Pretty Distressed, and the content creator, her name is Christina. I'm looking at my notes here, by the way. I'm not just like staring off into the distance. So I am interested in refinishing my bedroom furniture. This is a furniture suite that I purchased at Costco before Stella was born. So I think I bought it in like 2010. It's definitely had some wear and tear. We have moved with it. There were a couple of dings that were put into the furniture when we moved. It's also that like dark espresso colored wood that was super popular in the early 2000s. And I just want to turn it into something lighter and brighter. I want to change out the knobs, but the biggest project will be painting everything, and I'm super nervous about it. So I've been trying to find channels that can give me lots of good tips and tricks on how to do it properly, because here's the thing. If I paint this furniture and it looks awful when it's done, I can tell you right now, Craig is basically going to be like, well, this is what we have now. We are not buying new furniture. So I have been trying to arm myself with as much information as possible so that when I do tackle this project, and it's going to take me quite some time, because there's like 3 dressers, there's 2 nightstands, there's our bed frame, and it's like a big bed frame. We have a king size bed to start with, and there's a headboard, there's a footboard, there's rails. It is going to be a project. So I have just been watching a lot of different channels that talk about refinishing furniture, and Pretty Distressed is the channel that I've come across that has just been the most informative and gives kind of the best advice. And I really like her style, her color choices. She uses a lot of like chalk type paint, and I think that's the route that I would like to go. So anyway, if you're into refinishing furniture, check out Christina. All right, next is Autumn Bates. I've talked about Autumn in my health journey update. It was actually last month in January. I originally found her because she did a video about the benefits of walking, and walking is definitely my favorite form of exercise besides weight training. And just her channel as a whole focuses on just taking good care of your body, eating good foods, making good food choices, how to do that, the importance of being hydrated, the importance of exercise. She's actually a registered dietitian, so I feel like she knows what she's talking about. Her advice is never unreasonable. It is always really straightforward. It's things that like every person could incorporate into their life. She talks a lot about the benefits of eating certain foods over other foods. She has talked about intermittent fasting on her channel. I just find her to be very inspirational when it comes to that kind of part of my life, that like health journey that I'm on. It's ongoing. I don't think that there's like never going to be an end point for me, because, you know, I can lose 10, 15 pounds, and then if I don't stay on that journey, I can very easily gain it back. I learned that over the holidays. Oh man, did I ever. So anyway, I've just found a lot of inspiration from Autumn in the last few months, and if you are on a similar journey to me and you want to watch a channel that is not going to tell you to take diet pills or to starve yourself or to you know, only stick to vegan or only stick to vegetarian or only be a carnivore or whatever. Like, if you just want like a more whole, well-rounded approach and not just one thing, like just keto or just whatever else the fad diet of the year is, check out Autumn. She's incredibly knowledgeable and I really like her channel. And then last is Angela over at Parisian Farm Girl. I originally came across her channel because I was looking up, what is she doing back there? Oh, she's gonna piss off the dog. That's what she's gonna do. Do you guys see her? She's so obnoxious. She loves to harass Mr. Kong and he is not into it. Okay, Parisian Farm Girl. I came across Angela because I was looking for inspiration for like French country decor. So that is the style that I really like. Although Angela has a more rustic take on French country, whereas mine is probably a little bit more modern, a little bit more, I don't want to say clean, but maybe a little bit more glam French country. I think that's what I like. But even though the French country style that she has is very different, I just find her channel so soothing and relaxing to watch. She is a mother of a lot of children. I think there are 5. I don't know, any time that someone has more than one child, I am amazed because I have one and I struggle with one child. I'm like, I don't have enough time in the day to get all of the things done, just the things that surround her world, much less like everything else that I need to do for work and all of my other commitments. So when I see a mom of multiple children, I'm always like, how do you do it? What is your secret? So, and she homeschools, which I think is fascinating. I would never homeschool Stella because I think, one, she's an only child and she needs the interaction with other kids, and I am not the person to teach her math. I suck at it. And I mean, I can't, yeah. Statistics in college, it's a miracle that I ever got my degree because that class was a massive struggle for me. And that's just basic statistics. Yeah. So I am not the person to teach my child, but I think it's very interesting that she does homeschool her children. And a lot of what her channel revolves around is her garden. She has this beautiful garden. I think they live in Wisconsin. There's snow. So it's one of those like upper Midwest kind of states. I think it's Wisconsin. But she has this beautiful garden that they are literally creating from scratch. Like they're using logs from the property to like make little like raised beds, and they grow all their own vegetables and herbs, and they are planting like an orchard. They have hopes to like have animals and have like a full-on farm, like a farm. That is not something, I live in a city, so there will be no farm on this property here. But I just think it's so interesting to watch people when they have that homesteading lifestyle, how they do it, all of the work that goes into it. It just really makes me thankful for the, you know, the small property that we have here. And that there's not quite as much to do to it, but it's just very inspiring. We have a lot of things that we are going to be working on in our yard this year. I like to work on the inside of the house, but Craig is very much focused on redoing the landscape lighting and redoing the landscaping because a lot of this stuff has not been paid attention to. We bought this house almost 2 years ago, and there's just a lot of things that need to be fixed, a lot of things that need to be redone at this point. It was built in the very early 2000s, and you know, it's a nice house, but the previous owners definitely have not taken care of it the way that they probably should have. And, you know, we definitely have some grand visions for this place, but it's going to take a lot of work. But watching Angela take care of her property really kind of has inspired me that we can totally do that here on a way smaller scale. So if that lady can do it, and can homeschool her kids and grow vegetables and, you know, work and stuff, like I can do it. I can totally do it. And also by default, a channel that I just discovered in the last couple days, and I think it's because Angela is friends with this lady. There is another channel that's very similar. They are also homesteaders, but in, I think, Central Eastern Washington, the Elliott Homestead. So it's this lady named Shay and her husband Stu, and I think they have 3 or 4 kids. And they also homeschool, and they have this huge property in Eastern Washington that they grow all of their own food on. They are redoing their house, and it's also that kind of rustic French country style. If you are inspired by that, you should definitely check out both of these channels. So I'll be sure to link all of them down below. It just got really sunny. And I probably look really yellow because I have the blinds kind of up. By the way, you guys, did you notice that I've had some paint samples hanging on the wall behind me? I think I've landed on abalone shell from Sherwin-Williams. I don't know when I'm gonna have the painters back to do it, but I'd like to soon, because this yellow is, I hate yellow as a color, especially this buttercream yellow. So yeah. Do you guys actually have some suggestions that I should maybe check out before I completely land on abalone shell? What are your blush pink, soft, dusty pink color suggestions? Let me know down below in the comments. All right, let me know if you guys have any questions. Thanks for sitting through this video today. I love to share channels. I love to share channels with you guys that I have found very inspiring and entertaining, and just, you know, that brings something into my life. I know that YouTube is a vast world with so much in it, and it can be hard to find channels that are really truly enjoyable and have really great content. So hopefully you are interested in some of these. Go show those channels some love. They'll be linked in the description box. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you tomorrow for Friday Favorites and Flops. Take care. Bye.